After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Offense showing a bunch formation now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run. It makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Pulls it in, it's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Hebe keeps it himself.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they keep this 11-play drive going. It's 3rd and short. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's long. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A great catch catch and run for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Hands off to the left.
Well, there's just nowhere to go to this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pass complete on a crosser. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big game.
Touchdown, Clemson. They connect for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone. Their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. And a player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Nice grab. It's Carr. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense moving into a bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Nelson. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And he's back to throw again on second down. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And it's a direct snap. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
2nd and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Lyle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes the handoff. He's got room to run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's a run to the left. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Canes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll toss it to the right side. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The back's got it. Breaks into open space. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
They'll try the option play here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. Pitches to the back. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Breaks through the tackler. Tackle, but 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Nelson. He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Davidson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Davidson.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Davidson. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They're going to run it. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
A long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Working clock with the ground game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game.